YouTube? How in the fuck are you guys doing today? So today we're back on the Smokey and the Bandit 450. Today we're going to put the A-arms on. I already put the rear swing arm together. All this stuff is just like loose, tight. I got the bearing carrier on there, all that stuff. The important thing about when you're messing with Hondas, I don't know if you can see this down there, but 450Rs have the spacer. And then also make sure you grease your spindle and all that stuff up. But that's the rear. Another thing that I added this morning that I forgot about yesterday is I got this 4Works carbon back guard and all that stuff. So I guess without further ado, let's fucking get ready and put these front A-arms and mount these spindles. What I did is I just reamed out all the holes to kind of get that going. Maybe what we'll do is we'll get that on and then get the front bumper on maybe today. But let's see what we got here. We'll get you swung around here and get started. All right, we got our 4Works carbon bolt kit here. As you can see, titanium bolts. Yeah, buddy. Now, I will have to use a long one down here. I'll have to get one of my own because I have something different. Oh man, these Walsh fit so much better than like anything else. Oh yeah. This isn't going to take very long here. Maybe getting the front spindles on will take a while. But this stuff fits so much better. Alrighty, we're going to leave that loose like that. Because we don't know what we got there. These are LTR geometry, just to let you guys know. Alrighty, these are LTR geometry. Come on. We shouldn't have put that one on first. God damn it. Well, we learned something here. Alrighty. Alright. See if we can get a bolt started here. All right, there we go. Now we got to go get a longer one for the back. So there's that. Boy, this sucks. All right. Okay, now what we got to do is, because this hooks up a little bit different, as you can tell, I'm running, what are we running here? I'm running these I'm running factory 43 Nerf bars, and they're different than like a RAF Nerf bar. RAF Nerf bar bolts in right here. Alrighty, so this is the top. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now what we need to do is get a little washer. Let me go get a washer. Alrighty there, YouTube. I got the M12 washers. Kind of what we had to do was these were the right thing. We just had to do that. Let's get this. All right. All righty. Maybe that'll stay like that. What you can't see here is that we're doing. We'll show you this on the other one. The other side, now that I know kind of how to do it better. I'm a big washer guy. You know, look at that. Now all we're waiting on is shocks, which could be months. But anyway, I don't want to tighten none of this stuff up yet. What I want to do is I got to get kind of do that. Alrighty. So there's that. I'm going to kind of clean that off. Now let's get us a tie rod. Alrighty. Okay, we got our tie rod. So our tie rod goes like this. And then it goes like, just spin this out just a little bit. Like right about there looks pretty straight. Again, we're using titanium half nuts. I like those over anything else. Ooh, these are gonna spin in there. I like, let me see here, shit. Man, these are really long. See, that's toed. That's probably about, it's probably about good right there. Alrighty, let's get a wrench, and then what we'll do is we'll tighten up We'll tighten up these tie rods and all that type of shit. Kind of get this wedged up in there. Perfect. Ooh, man. And that don't turn very far. All right. Alrighty. So we get that on there. Now I wonder, is that 19? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can kind of tighten that up. We don't need. Shorty. Great, now somebody's here for real. Alrighty there, YouTube. We're gonna move on to the right side here. See if we can get this one together a little bit easier. Now we know to do the bottom one first, you know. Ah, come on. Hate this shit. Ah, fuck. That's gonna leave a big fucking scratch. There we go. They do fit a lot better, but like the roll design ones, man, they're tough to get in. Let's see here. All right. Now let's ding, 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 ding. All right. See if it's this length. Yeah, there it is. All righty. Got that one in. All right, let's put that there. Put a lock washer on that. All righty. Again, hammer. It's a little tight in there. When you get this powder coating, you know, it thickens everything up. Alrighty. A lot easier. All right. Son of a bitch. Alrighty, I just thought of something. I can't put the bumper on this thing yet because I have to, once we get shocks, then we got to do toe. You know, we got to get our caster and camber together. So we got to figure out, this is our spindle. Oh yeah, sure. All right, let's run this down again by hand. Let's go ahead and we'll put this up there. Oh, it probably fell on the floor there, YouTube, but what we're gonna do is tighten this up. And that toe is gonna come way out. Oh, shit. Let me... Yeah, now we're going in there. Got to get it up in that... Get it up in that pan. Oh, there we go. Alrighty there, YouTube. So what I'm looking at is, I'm looking at that spindle straight up and down, and I can already tell that, you know, the camber is going to be off a little bit when I set it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to where this wheel is straight. But that is our Walsh A-arms put on there. And then what we'll have to do is we're going to clean this up, get our stickers on there. Before I leave, I'm going to put glass cleaner on this, clean it up. Alrighty there, guys. We got another day of getting back at the 450 here. It's the next day. Today what I'm going to work on is trying to get this air box mounted and all that stuff. And then the next video will probably be about getting all the plastics to fit. I'm waiting on some parts. But what I did do this morning is I put on my battery for my Trail Tech and got that all done. Again, I'm waiting on a different wiring harness and all that stuff so we can get all this stuff in there. But today we're going to work on this air box. So what I want to do here is I got my center punch. And I'm just center punching, well, shit. That. Then center punching over here. Alrighty. So now we're going to get a drill bit because I'll show you kind of how this deal works here. This air box is a Vision air box. So what this does is we have to come down in here and bolt this in there. All right, like that. And then the seat comes under and wedges it under there. But the first thing I want to do, alrighty, I got my 90-degree drill out. That's what I was looking for. Sorry about that. And that powder coating is real fucking thick. Real thick there, YouTube. But I'm assuming this is how it goes. Alright, now let's see if we can. Alright. Alrighty. So now we gotta try to fuck with this thing. There we go. YouTube, this is a lot better thinking here. Let me put them on this thing. Alrighty. Now, let's set this down in there. Ah, there we go. Alright. Now, this is the real shitty part, because this thing does not fit real great. So you gotta kind of get that in there. Oh, it fits better with the backup. Awesome. So let's try to get this and this. Okay. Now let's rotate this down to where that lines up. And then that's already out of there. Okay, let's go like this. Alright, I gotta find a 7mm. Alright, so what we're doing is we just want this thing to be a little bit tight here so we can put this on. Oh man. Okay. And then how that works is like that. And then there's our air box. Man, I really don't like that. I wonder if I have a longer one. Hold on here. Let me try this. Move this back. Let me try this offset, because maybe I can get a different offset that's the same size as this, and this will offset this up a little bit where we can rotate this down. Alright, because that's obviously too big. And then let's put this Aha. Oh. YouTube, that's way better. All right. Now, that's going to fit in there a whole lot better, because then we can just angle this down. The problem is we got to figure out what's the inside diameter of that and all that stuff. So we really can't do anything till we get another one of these that's got this offset in it. So what I'm going to do is go into this place that I get a lot of stuff from and see if I can get that ordered. If I can, what I'm going to do is just dummy this box up in there. Let me come back and see what I can do there. So what I did is I went in and I measured this. This is 53 centimeter or millimeters, and this is like 67. So they do make a 1/2 inch offset actual clamp. So I got that on order from HSD. That's where I ordered. It's HSD Performance Hose. So what we're really going to do is just kind of dummy this back on so we can kind of figure this out. Now, I like that system a little bit better because some reason this, if I can get this to go a 1/2 inch up, this will fit in all this a lot easier, if you get what I'm saying. You know, and it's always about knowing where you can get this stuff. You know, see, because you got to lift this up. Real high. Move the box. Okay. See, because if I bring it around, so why I think this 1/2 inch is going to work better, because I'll angle this up. It'll let this get in there better. But see, you have to have this in there like that, and then this has to, okay, because what happens is you got to have this on there really well. All right. And it doesn't want to get in there. So, you know, I want this to be clamped well. All right, and it also comes with this, and then you have now why in the hell? Now why won't that? So it's got this own box, and then you got a pre-filter. What I'm trying to figure out is nothing's down. All right. So I got it like this. Let's see if this works. Look at that. But I think that other clamp is going to do us better here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt this on. here, just so when I go to put the seat and all that stuff on, this is just be dummied up, you know, kind of no big deal. Look at that. I thought this airbox, this is a nice airbox, and I want to have an airbox on this quad because I don't have one on my 250R, and it really aggravates me. I wish somebody would make an airbox that fits a Lobo. The reason they don't is because there's only like 80 of them in the world, and it's a pain in the ass, and I just want to have one. You know? So we'll dummy this up on there. And you don't want this thing, you know, I just paid, I don't know, $4,000 to get this engine done. And I don't want it to be all fucked up and junk within, you know, the first couple weeks. The first couple weeks of riding it. Man, I tell you what, building a couple quads out of this titanium bolt fastener stuff that I got, it don't take long, and you're out of fasteners. You know? You're out of them. Alright, now what we can do is, see, you can move that forward and down. Perfect. That is our Vision airbox mounted. I really like having these rubber clips on there, you know. So that's that. Alrighty guys, I feel like that's enough for this episode. When I get that clamp in next week, I will show you putting that in and kind of how we fixed it. But I just got this kind of dummied in there for right now. That's really all that I need. You know, I got my airbox in there because I think what it's going to do is it's going to move this and let this drop lower. So that should be good. But like I said, I got my vapor thing hooked up. We're waiting on that wiring harness. What else? You know, I put it's part of the vapor stuff. I got my tack on there. Again, we're waiting on that stuff. And then it's just about, I have a feeling once we get the plastics on it, it's going to be about waiting for brakes and all that stuff that's not showed up. But alrighty guys, that's this week's episode of Smokey and the Bandit 450R. But like always, check out Instagram, Facebook, all the other social media bullshits that I'm on. Really, those are the only two. But like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.